welcome to another video. I am Gregoria, also known as G, and here on this channel we talk about all things mysticism, spirituality, esoteric, and everything in between. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a mukbang slash eat with me day, and it's because I saw this thing on TikTok recently, and it was a girl sitting and eating with those who find eating difficult, and it reminded me, it set a trigger within me that reminded me of when I had an eating disorder and how difficult it was to eat, and sometimes it was easier not to eat. So I thought today you could eat with me, right? And I'm eating this huge bowl of what I would normally eat every day, but this is for those of you who struggle with food. And, you know, coming from having an eating disorder, I had a body dysmorphia, which I then thought I was healing, which led to binge eating disorder. And both were incredibly brutal and really hard to deal with and hard to manage and hard to heal and overcome, but I did. And now I have a very, very good relationship with food. And you don't have to be there yet. I just want to make this an experience where you don't have to eat alone. All right, I'll eat a bite, you eat a bite, we eat some bites together, and I'm here rooting for you, okay? I'm so proud of you. And for those of you who struggle, just play this video and eat with me, okay? Let's eat together. So that's what we're gonna do, and we'll just chat in between, right? So I have this big bowl of buckwheat pasta. So this is made out of 100% buckwheat. Now I should set some trigger warnings. I don't count calories. There's no calorie mention in this, but if you do get triggered by ingredients or diet type like gluten-free, soy-free, vegan friendly, etc., 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 I'm just mentioning that I will be mentioning ingredients in this. So that's the trigger warning here. But this is made out of buckwheat pasta, 100% buckwheat, so it is gluten-free. I'm not gluten-free, so I do eat gluten, but this particular meal is gluten-free. Then there's also this vegan mince, which I love, and I make like my vegan bolognese. So what I do is I basically put in the food processor like 3 huge zucchinis and also lots and lots of garlic, and I whiz that up, put it in the pot. I add my mince, I add some passata sauce, I add some dried herbs, and then at the end I add spinach, parsley, and basil, and it's delicious. I love it so much. And yeah, I make my pasta, put it in portions, put it in the freezer ready to go when I need it, and I eat this almost every day because I love it so much and it fills me up and it's delicious. All right, super hot. I've already had all my vitamins, and all right, I'm gonna take the first bite and I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna take the first bite and then you can have a bite after me, okay? Yes. Delicious. Delicious. Okay, now it's your turn. Good job. Good job. I know that was hard, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. All right. Now, our next bite we're going to take together. Okay? This is what she did in the video, and I loved that because sometimes all I needed was just to eat with someone. What used to help me a lot is when I used to watch like What I Eat in a Day, or people that, you know, did like cheat days and things like that, only because I just enjoyed eating with someone and watching them eat big bites too, and that made me feel safe. All right, so we're gonna eat together. Ready? Big bite. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. Amazing. How does that make you feel? Not so much in your body, but just the taste. Good? Yeah, same. Feels good. I love salt, so I put lots and lots of salt in my food, but for the average person, it would be too much salt. But I don't shy away from anything because I've learned to listen to what my body needs, and my body loves salt, so I allow it. All right, another bite. We ready? It brings me joy. And I can promise you that after this, I'll definitely be eating some chocolate. But let's just eat this together, okay? So what are we going to talk about? So yesterday was the US election. And the results are still coming in because, you know, as elections are, especially with the energy of 2020, it's been an interesting revelation of how the results are coming in. So now there's still no clear winner. It could still very much so go on either side. But I know there's a lot of energy, and there are people on both sides feeling the density of what's transpiring, and not just those in America, but people all over the world. For 2 days, like, I felt the energy of it, and it was incredibly heavy. Yesterday I couldn't get out of bed. Like, I just needed to stay in bed all day because I was just feeling really, really blocked, and there was so much pain trapped in my body. So I understand for a lot of people, we're very sensitive to energy, and we can feel it. We can feel it in the air, and we can feel it in our bodies because our bodies are highly intuitive, and we tap into that collective energy, and it can take a toll on us. But the one thing, I've had a lot of conversations, people messaging me saying, why this or why that, or which way, or etc., etc., etc. And I say, listen, I am an intuitive, right? I teach intuition and spirituality. I am a spiritual teacher. I'm a mindset coach. It's what I do for life. Who am I to then act on emotion or to act on my logical mind? I have to always come from an intuitive place. So that's what I do. Emotionally, I could easily choose one candidate over the other. Logically, I could choose another candidate over the other. But intuitively, that's my sweet spot. How many people voted intuitively? I don't think many. I think most people either felt strong emotional connections to certain policies or really logically processed the analytical, the strategic element to a vote. And very few tapped in intuitively. And the results will be a mirror of what we are feeling collectively, our level of consciousness, our state of consciousness. Now, I already have intuitive feelings of how this will transpire. And it's based on the collective lesson that needs to play out in this way because of the collective level of consciousness. And that isn't a good thing or a bad thing. It's neutral. Everything is neutral. It just means that that's where we're at, and it's okay. And it would be nice that if we were further along, and it would be nice if we were already at the oasis, and it would be nice to be way over there, but we're not. We're here, and we need to revel in the journey. And that can be painful for some, but remember, the pain is always perceived pain. It's a pain that I'm interpreting. It's a pain that I've created in my mind. And again, it may be imposed pain through conditions, environments. Pain is valid. All emotions on the spectrum are valid, and yet it's still the perception of this reality. And the more often I project that outward, my physical manifestations will mirror those projected feelings, right? So it was hot and heavy yesterday. Okay, time for another bite. Let's go. Let's do a second one. That was really good. I'm at Team Big Bites. Who does that? Nick Dompierre, I think. Team Big Bites. Am I making a mess? Yum. Usually I do my mukbangs with friends, but today I thought, no, let's just eat you and me, baby. Just you and me in the house eating. Really good. I'm really proud of you. Let's keep going. I'll stay as long as you need me to, okay? We can eat together every day if you want. When I ate, something that really helped me with my recovery was reframing the way I saw food. And one thing was, I share this in my soul food course. One thing for me was not what am I eating too much of, but what aren't I eating enough of? So I would see everything and I would be like, okay, I'm getting so much fiber from the buckwheat. I'm getting protein from the mince. I'm getting my micronutrients, my omegas, my iron from the dark leafy greens. I'm getting volume and nutrients, micronutrients from the zucchini. It's my vegetable intake, right? I'm getting lots of colors. Another bite. I put nutritional yeast in this as well. So I'm getting my B vitamins. That's really important. So when I eat, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, my body gets to take in all of these nutrients. I mean, it's a really good way for me to reframe the way my relationship with food. It helped me a lot. But wherever you are, one step at a time, okay? There is no hurry. Let's take another bite. The other thing I learned how to do is really tap into my intuitive cues, my body's cues. When am I full, right? It doesn't matter, like I put this on my plate, but if I fill up before I finish, then that's okay. But then I remember as well, I used to be to the point where, okay, that's enough now. That's all I should be eating. Instead, it's like, no, I fill this plate up. My eyes are sometimes bigger than my belly, but that's okay. I fill this plate up as I did. I'll let my body tell me when it's full. Okay, that's why I eat slowly and I digest. I take my big bites and I nourish my body. And sometimes I eat this big bowl. Not that it's a big bowl, but this bowl. And I want more. And then other days I eat this bowl and I can't finish it, right? So again, every day is going to look different. Every day is going to look different and it's okay. All right, let's go again. Ready? Cheers! Let's dance a little bit. Create that high vibe energy when we're eating food. Play music too. I can't play music because of all the copyright laws on YouTube, so I don't like to play music in the background in my videos because, you know, sometimes they get deleted. But you can be playing music right now. Play music. Let's get our jiggy on. Let's dance together, eat together, drink together. Now, I do have water somewhere. Oh, I don't know where I put it, but I do have water somewhere. And the one thing I do remember is people creating all of these rules around drinking and eating. Can you drink when you eat? And here's the thing. Do what feels good to you, baby, right? Like, it doesn't matter what I say. The reason, the science behind not drinking when you're eating is because naturally as we eat, our tongue attaches certain bacteria and enzymes to the food and it creates natural digestive enzymes. So as we eat, it helps it digest. Now, by drinking simultaneously as eating, it dilutes those digestive enzymes. Doesn't mean your body won't digest it. It'll just take a bit longer, right? But I drink when I eat. I love to drink when I eat. It's fine if I'm thirsty. I want to drink some water or I want to drink a drink. It's okay. I'm safe to do all of those things, okay? So another thing, part of my recovery was eliminating all of these imposed rules that other people told me, right? This is bad, this is good. We assign so much of an identity to certain food groups and certain foods, and that's just not true. There's lots of fat in this, there's lots of carbs, and there's lots of protein, and it's all good for my body. It's all good for my body. I just so happen to be vegan, but if you're not, it doesn't matter. Eat what feels good to you. All right, ready? You wanna see? You wanna see? Yum! Okay. I'm super proud of you. I love you. I'm rooting for you. You can do it. Keep going. Okay? I'm gonna finish this bowl now. We're eating together. Replay this video as often as you like. That's all I wanted to share today. I just wanted to eat with you. I wanted to have something on my YouTube channel where you could come to and feel safe eating with me, okay? We're doing this together. I love you. I understand you. If you want something to amplify your energy as you eat, I have a free positivity rampage. Links are in the description box below. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, especially those who need it, and subscribe to my channel. If this is something you really like, if you want me to do more mukbangs, especially with my friends now that we can all connect and meet up, I would love to do that for you. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next week for another video.